I believe Michael Fasusi is going to be a star. Let's talk about it right now, Sooner Born. See, at 6'5", he listed around 285, 290 in high school, but as he said, he came in at 278 and he has gained roughly around 20 something pounds. He said he's ran like 300, 302 right now. So, but he's one of those guys that I believe is going to be a difference maker. They had an interview with him along with the press conference from Brent Venables and everybody else, John Mateer, Jim Nagy, and that type of stuff. And he talked about how he doesn't believe in expectations. He just believes in hard work. Uh, Thought that was interesting. Now, we got to remember he's a young man, so having one of his first collegiate interviews. And he also talked about how he still feels good at that weight. At 300, he hopes to be around 315, 320 when it's all said and done. He also talked about how BV, or Brent Venables, is a better coach than he expected with all the things that he's just doing and he's learning from him and the type of person that he is. He's learning a lot from the older guys, Jacob Sexton, Troy Everett, which is a good thing, and how they are developing a brotherhood. And he said he's never heard about the word grit, and he's learning what that means and the wisdom of the game. And the hardest thing is the knowledge of the game, like, just learning and understanding what's going on with everything within the game. But he is picking it up, and he feels like he has learned so much daily and that he feels like he's up to par physically. And he is looking the part, like I said, around 300 pounds. And so long as he's physically ready, I think everything else can fall down the line and come into play because he looks like a generational talent. Honestly, guys, he's a really long wingspan. Uh, Keeps his feet really tight. Has a good base when he's playing, maybe a little high. Doesn't lean, not bad. You know what I'm saying? He looks good for the most part. Just certain subtle things that he needs to work on. And he said that Jacob Sexton has really been teaching about hand placement and striking. And he also believes Jacob Sexton is a slasher. And he doesn't really, define that, but he calls him a slasher. He's ready to take on the challenge against, R. Mason Thomas and Danny Okoye and all the other players that they got out there, and spoke about how that's one of the reasons why he came to OU. And all of that and everything is part of the reasons why I think Michael Fasusi is going to be a great player at Oklahoma. He is very, very talented. We've all seen the film, at least most of us. And look, dude, he looks like one of those ones, and I'm hoping he can step up and become one of the players that challenges for a starting spot. Maybe not immediately, of course. Let him keep developing, keep getting acclimated to college football. It's going to be difficult coming from high school to the SEC, obviously. So he's not going to be ready to just come in here, start, and take on everybody. At least I don't believe. Now, he could shock us all, but we'll see what happens with him, man. I think this is one of the guys we need to keep our eyes on. I think he's a star. I think he's going to go to the NFL, obviously. So let's just see from this point how long it's going to take before he becomes a starter, pretty much, because he is the future. Man, loved his interview, loved the way he spoke. I felt it, especially when he said that he can't wait to get home and his parents are going to see that, he's a big man now. And since he's put on more weight and things like that, sounds like something that he's been wanting to do. So, hey, man, good luck to Michael Fasucci. Hope he helps us out. Again, think he's a future NFL star, future college star. Let's just start there first. Yeah, hopefully we can get somebody like Trent Williams to maybe do a little work with him in the offseason. I don't know. That's just a thought. But if anybody knows Trent, reach out to him to reach out to Michael Fasucci. That's what I would say. But anyway, man, much love. Thank you for everybody for hitting the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share the show. Thank you to the members on the channel. And Boomer Sooner.